a jam-packed show for you today. As you can see, our house is full, and we're gonna kick it off with some incredible people over here. We've got the Hawaii LGBT Legacy Foundation here in studio. We're gonna learn all about their rainbow safe spaces. Plus, if you've been lacking some financial literacy, the Hawaii Credit Union League is here to tell us all about their brand new program as well.
Yeah.
Kainoa, what you got?
Oh my gosh, I feel like the big word for us throughout this show is going to be kokua. That's the theme, helping, continue to support, and celebrating Hawaii. Dr. Isaac is here. Avian flu, if you haven't heard about it, there's a new resource just launched online. He's got all the details. Plus, Major Troy Trimmer is in the house. Salvation Army over here in Hawaii. Although the holidays just wrapped up, a lot of families still in need of kokua. Mr. Troy Trimmer is going to tell you how to help. Speaking of help, one of the stars of today's show is right here. This is Kuri with the Hawaiian Humane Society. A big adoption event is going to be taking place in Mililani. We've got all the details. It's all happening right now on High Now Daily. All right, check this out. Aloha and welcome into the kitchen right now. We're so excited. We love featuring so many of our nonprofit organizations in Hawaii, and we're really excited to be joined by a father-son combo today. This is Daniel. This is Puea. Welcome into the show, boys.
Nice to meet you. Aloha.
Nice to meet you.
Aloha. Okay, so I want you to tell everyone out there a little bit about your local nonprofit, and it really specializes in protecting coconut, which is one of Hawaii's, vital crops.
First, I gotta get safe here. So let me clip in there before we get in this project, because safety is always first when you're working high up in the coconut trees. Our organization, Hui Aloha Aina Momona, has really been dedicated to cultural subsistence, eating from the land. And coconuts are such an important part of our food and our water system. So we wanted to talk about how we can help to save our coconut trees from the coconut rhinoceros beetle.
Wow, and I love that you brought your son in, because you're talking about how much this really means for the next generation. So before we talk about the solution, can you just tell us a little bit about the problem that we're facing here in Hawaii?
The reality is this, is thus far, the state of Hawaii has only found solutions for landscape palms. And they haven't considered the need for us to eat and consume coconuts on a cultural level. In the last 2.5 years, our organization has worked with the Department of Ag to help to provide not alternate solutions, but subsistence, community-based solutions that everyone can participate in that are effective if used regularly.
Now, we were talking a little bit earlier as well. You were saying that this is actually probably one of the first times that people here in Hawaii aren't able to kind of go grab coconuts and enjoy them the way we've used to in the past, right?
As I've mentioned, the strategy to save landscape palms is to inject them with toxic chemicals that don't make the coconut safe to eat.
That's horrible.
And because there's no mandatory labeling of these landscape palms, people are actually harvesting and are making available these coconuts actually without knowing. So we wanted to share how Farm Lovers in Kaka'ako has Aloha Organic verified coconuts, in which we can trace where the coconut is from and show you how we're maintaining it with all of these natural solutions.
All right, so you want to get into some of these solutions?
Puea, walk us through. What's over here on the table? What do we have?
We have coconuts. This is salt mixed in with sand.
There you go. Hold that up right over there. And why is that? What does this mixture do, Puea?
We add the salt and the sand into the tree to basically, the beetle, if it gets even a grain of sand into its wings or anything, it will slowly start to shut down its body and slowly die.
Gotcha. So
That
the
sounds
beetle,
horrible.
the beetle doesn't like the sand.
Not at all.
Sand and salt is a great tool that's very low cost and effective. What we found is that the beetles find your tree through smell. Okay. So part of our solutions actually are feeding the tree, because you want the tree to have a healthy smell, right? And then one of our solutions is used as a deterrent, that the beetle doesn't want to be around a sulfur smell.
Gotcha.
The problem is that if I only do my trees, then they go to the neighbor's trees. So the idea is everyone in the community needs to participate in this. And the first thing is really getting educated.
Right. So wait, we have so much on the table. Kind of walk us through what we're looking at, what we have.
Okay, so the lactic acid bacteria, we actually make from taro and organic milk, and that neutralizes the beetle odor in the tree and helps to provide a safe, microbial-rich environment.
Okay.
This is a UV light that puts out an attractant that the beetle is attracted to, and in combination with the netting there, we capture beetles. Because we have to deter them, but we need for them to go someplace. These are actually pheromones that go with the trap and the netting.
So you've done all the hard work for everyone. And again, if people are really looking for a safe experience enjoying, that's where the Farm Lovers Farmers Market comes into play.
It's a great place to engage with our community, eat some food, right? This has to be about eating, and then share solutions that even a 9-year-old can participate in.
Right on.
All right, and Puea, will you be there at the market as well? Helping out Dad?
Yes.
All right, that's awesome.
I want to enjoy though. You were saying, is this one already ready?
It's ready to go. Go for it.
Count on Kaino to always ask to try.
Look at this one. This thing is ready to go. And this is the way people used to, traditionally, we always could enjoy this way. Yeah?
The small coconuts are more medicinal. So if you have things like high blood pressure, stress,
Thank you.
right? Drink a young coconut. You're not going to get a lot of meat out of it, but even people that have eye problems.
It's phenomenal.
You get stink eye, you put some coconut in it, and maybe it'll help you. Sorry, coconut jokes.
Well, I just want to say thank you so much for coming into our studio, sharing with all the education that you bring here. And of course, everyone, make sure you check out the Farmers Market because that's where these two will be. And of course, that's where you can find such a wealth of information.
Check him out. Daniel, always going to be dressed like that at the Farmers Market, he said. Make sure you go and check him out.
You might catch me on my model, so watch out.
Mahalo, stay with us. We got much more coming up on High Now Daily.
That's
Right
really
on.
good. It's
yeah,
fresh.
This
Fresh
is
and clean.
as good as it goes. Huh?
Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. Now, 2 local organizations are teaming up to make our communities more inclusive and welcoming. The Hawaii LGBT Legacy Foundation and and Keep It Kaimaki have partnered to create rainbow safe spaces, making it easy for local businesses to step in, show love, and create spaces where people can just be themselves. And joining us now to talk story is Randy Soriano, Executive Director of the Hawaii LGBT Legacy Foundation, along with Jordan Lee, founder of Keep It Kaimaki. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, so first off, I'm obsessed.
So cute, right?
So cute. But let's get into it. What does this sticker really, truly mean?
Yeah, of course. So the Hawaii LGBT Legacy Foundation really wanted to incorporate Pride 365 in creating a community campaign. So we're proud to partner with Keep It Kaimaki, and we created these amazing stickers. And what this signifies is an opportunity for businesses to showcase that they're a safe and inclusive space for the community, and really just having that opportunity for the community to really feel a part of a sense of community largely with the businesses in Kaimaki.
I really love that you said that 365 because, you know, a lot of times we're celebrating Pride Month or a very like seasonal element of Pride, but it truly is something that we want to just celebrate all year long, every single day. So how did you come up with this?
Well, this was actually a partnership with Jordan Lee from Keep It Kaimaki, and we just were thinking, hey, how do we signify that when people are walking around the community, you know, it's such a difficult and polarizing time for us right now. So for queer people, if we're walking around, how do we know where it's safe for us? And you know what's an interesting concept is that when it's safe for a diverse community, it's safe for everyone. So really, I think this is what that signifies for us.
Yes. Okay, Jordan, as a business owner, as the founder of Keep It Kaimaki, talk about what this sticker means to you and, you know, what you hope for other business owners as well.
As a business owner, as a queer person myself, it is really important to have this level of representation and this sense of belonging, and to have these markers to know that people like myself in the LGBTQ community can really find themselves in these spaces and can feel supported and can feel that they, despite what they, you know, however they identify, they can belong somewhere.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I have to ask, is this only for Kaimaki businesses or can anyone rep this sticker?
Oh no, for sure. So what we're excited about is that the foundation, as well as Keep It Kaimaki, we're going to broaden this campaign throughout the state. So if people are interested in hanging one of these stickers up in their business, feel free to visit us on social media at Honolulu Pride or at Hawaii LGBT Legacy Foundation, and they can sign up to get one of these stickers.
That is so perfect. And, you know, I just have to say, is there a specific designer behind this? Because this is too darn cute.
Our amazing designer.
He really does it all. And, you know, we got to shout out your store. Come on, tell us just a little bit about what Public Pet's all about.
Oh, the Public Pet is an urban pet supply store, and we sell treats and toys and fun things for cats and dogs here on the island.
He really just has it all. He's being modest right now. But of course, one more time, if people want to get this sticker on their business, where do they go?
Yeah, so reach us out on social media or email info@hawaiilgbtlegacy.com.
Perfect. Well, I'm going to take this one with me, but you heard all the information. Make sure you go and get this sticker on your business. I'm going to toss things over to Kainoa, who has some furry friends with him.
That's right, Lauren. Thank you very much. Okay, this is really exciting. If you've been dreaming of adding a new member to the Ohana, coming up in Mililani, there's going to be a wonderful opportunity to do so. I want to introduce my friends over here. That's Marley. That's Kavena. This is Curry. And on the count of three, can we just say aw? 1, 2, 3. Aww. Hi, Curie. Okay, we're gonna have all kinds of info. If you love Curie, you can take Curry home soon, right? What's gonna be taking place with Hawaiian Humane Society?
Yeah, so this Saturday at the Mililani High School, we're super thrilled to partner with the Mililani Schools Complex for their Character Accounts Fair. So us and a bunch of other local vendors are gonna be popping up from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. There's gonna be ono grinds, amazing entertainment, and of course, furry friends who are ready to find loving home. Like, see, this is him.
Yes.
This is him.
Okay, so you mentioned it's gonna be kicking off at 10. You know what? I'm just.
We're all going to the
Make
floor.
this uncomfortable.
To the floor.
So 10 a.m. it's going to be kicking off and starting. What should people know and maybe have with them before going down? You know, oftentimes we're seeing these beautiful animals, people are falling in love, but what do people need to know?
Of course, you know, adoption is a commitment, you know, so you want to make sure from the get-go that all of your ohana are, you know, on board with bringing a new furry family member into your house. Because, you know, sometimes it's like, oh, yes, I'm so down, and then your sibling's like, no, or kind of thing like that.
Right.
So definitely making sure everyone's on board. And then also there's vet care that's going to be considered. So they're going to have annual checkups that are going to be needed, their vaccines, all the things, just to make sure they're healthy. And then in certain cases, you're going to have training that's necessary.
Right,
so like,
training.
You know, yes, and then just that time commitment, because I mean, like, it's really nice, when you have like a pet, but definitely giving them that time and that space to just like, have that companionship.
Yeah,
is really
absolutely. It's
essential.
very important. Now, again, it's going to be kicking off over there at 10 a.m. Maybe if people are watching and they're not sure if they're ready to take the adoption step, how else can people continue to support Hawaiian Humane Society? You folks see a ton of animals.
Yes. No, exactly. So definitely volunteering. You can come on down to our Mo'ili'ili campus in town or Kosasa Family Campus at Ho'opili out in Eva Beach. Volunteer time, come out and walk the dog just like Cootie over here, or help our small animals, get fed, get enrichment time with our cats, all those things like that. There's a role for everybody, and we're so incredibly grateful to our volunteers. Or you can even donate from our Amazon wish list. So we have like metal leashes that we need sometimes too.
Right.
Also enrichment items like peanut butter is always saying Kongs are really helpful, especially because Cody he's one of those dogs that kind of struggle in the kennel, because
Gotcha, right.
the shelter is an inherently stressful place.
Right.
There's barking dogs, there's all kinds of people. It's crazy. It's a crazy, overstimulating environment. So having like enrichment items, that'll help too. Or even just coming out to the events, sharing on social media, all those things like that. That's like we're incredibly.
We say it all the time here in Hawaii. It's a kako thing. Tell all the viewers out there about Curry. What can they expect? Is Curry going to be there?
You have to stay tuned on our Instagram this Friday. We cannot tell all the secrets.
I'm sorry.
We're out of here. No, so definitely check on our social media on Friday. We'll be posting up all of the pics who are going to be there. We can't wait to meet you on Friday. But as for Cootie over here, he is a 2-year-old 50-pound toy dog who was found in the Waianae area in November of last year. So he's coming up on 103 days in our care.
Wow.
Honestly, our staff and volunteers can't understand why, because he's so loving, he's so loyal. But
Great on TV.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's just like, love me. He gives a little shoulder. He's like, look at me. I'm so cute. But yeah. And then recently he's been out on Elio Explorer field trip. So even that's another thing our community can get involved with too, taking dogs out just for a day. He enjoyed the beach, he enjoyed busy cafes, all kind of places. But yeah.
I can feel it, Curry. Your time is coming.
Yes.
And it's coming now.
Definitely.
Mililani, 10 a.m. It's starting. How do people continue to stay tuned? And I know there was a recent partnership really celebrating young local artists too, right?
Yes, yeah. So right now our education team is super amazing. So we're really championing, we're really trying to support the next generation of animal welfare champions with our Mission Possible art contest. So Oahu students in grades 6 through 12 can go ahead. Look at you with your yoga. Okay, girl. So they can go ahead, enter their artworks into 4 different categories. We've got traditional media, we've got digital media, we've got 3D art, all kind of things, for whatever medium you are creative in, express it.
Now's the time.
Exactly, and then this is all around the theme of veterinary care.
Gotcha.
So showing the importance of
hey,
vaccines also.
that is awesome. Thank you, all three of you, for being here today.
Of
You
course.
totally rocked it. And for more info as well, head to HighNowDaily.com. We're gonna head to break. Stay with us. We got much more coming up.
Thank you.
How's it, aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. The Department of Agriculture and Biosecurity works to support, enhance, and protect Hawaii's agriculture and recently launched a new resource to help the public stay informed. Joining us right now is State Veterinarian Dr. Isaac Mayada. Doc, welcome into the show. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Now, Doc, very vital information, important conversation we're having today, and it's going to surround, again, keeping the public informed, but also a resource that's been launched via an online portal, really helping to combat, educate people about avian flu. So tell everyone out there, for our viewers, maybe aren't familiar with it, what is it, how is it carried, and what should people know?
It's a virus that's infectious, and it's usually carried inside of wild birds. And the migratory birds that, as they move around the globe, can transmit it to other animals and species of poultry, for example, which is a big concern. And fortunately, the amount of people that get it is not high. The risk is not considered high by CDC. So it's mainly right now an animal concern.
When it comes to that point of contact, or what should people be concerned with? Like, what should people know should they come across birds and they're not sure?
Yeah, if it's a single bird or what have you, then it's not as much of a concern. Because, you know, not to be cold about it, but in the wild, birds do die. So you'll have birds that die. But if you have a large amount of birds that have unusual die-offs or what have you, then we like to get reported to the Department of Agriculture. We have our 483-7100 to where you can call us.
Okay, awesome. Now, Doc, there's the partnership that's now being supported by the Gov as well, allowing for this this new chapter in terms of combating it and, again, keeping the public informed. Tell us about the online portal. What's available there?
Yeah, there's a website. It's avianflu.hawaii.gov, and it has all the information on there about the virus, about biosecurity practices you can do to try and protect, you know, your flocks, whether you have domestic animals or what have you. And it has a lot of FAQs and other type of information. So anywhere from somebody who's just curious to somebody who's actually in production of birds.
Yeah, we're looking at images of it right now. It's very important information. Doc, also as well, and maybe most importantly, what is the risk to people and their families, specifically here in Hawaii?
Well, in Hawaii, fortunately, like I said, the risk is low. The people that have gotten infected in the continental U.S. Have been usually very close associated with animals, such as cleaning up populations of birds that were died or infected with the avian influenza. So it's not something that a normal person is going to be much of a problem with. If you do find a dead bird, probably if you want to dispose of it, the best thing is to probably get a plastic bag, turn it inside out, get the bird, wrap it into that bag, and throw it out into your trash. That's
a very important tip toward the end as well. You never want to come into these animals with straight on your hand, right?
Yeah, right. You want to stay protected from that. Keep it separated. It may not be avian influenza in all likelihood, but still, just a good general practice.
Gotcha. So as soon as you come into contact with it, flip it inside out, grab it, and then we call the contact information. People come out and they'll take care of it, correct?
No, single or a couple birds, you can just put it out into the trash.
Okay.
If there's a large die-off, then yeah, give us the contact information, and then we have somebody follow up.
Gotcha. Hey, Doc, thank you very much.
Sure.
Very important information. And for more info as well, you can head to highnowdaily.com. Stay with us. We've got much more coming up in just a bit.
students across Hawaii are hosting financial reality fairs for high schools, juniors, and seniors. Joining us today is Lori Kurokawa with the Aloha Pacific Federal Credit Union, along with Nellie Medeiros with the Hawaii Community Federal Credit Union. Ladies, thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, so this sounds really exciting. Can you break down to me what is a financial reality fair?
Yeah, so Hawaii high school students get to experience what life can actually cost through our financial reality fairs. It's fun, hands-on activity, and we run it like a fair. It's very engaging for high school students.
Wow, okay. So Nellie, do you mind sharing just how is this different than, say a regular presentation or just the way that somebody would teach financial literacy in a classroom?
Well, instead of just learning about financial reality fair or financial literacy in a classroom or on a piece of paper, we set up kids in real life situations. So they come to reality fair, we give them a budget. And from there, they jump right into making real life decisions.
Oh my gosh.
And they visit all of these stations. Maybe they're married, maybe they have kids, maybe they have loans.
Holy smokes, you give them the real world.
Their job now is to figure out how can they afford to make life decisions that they can afford depending on the life situation and the income that they've been provided.
Holy smokes. So it is a definite sink or swim situation. Lori, do you mind sharing, what is this wheel all about?
The wheel of reality represents what life can throw at you. Sometimes things go really well, and sometimes there are some not so good things that happen, but life has surprises, and people have to be resilient. So we give them a taste of that too.
Okay, so if I spin this, and you're gonna have to tell me what that means for me.
So that was cash, right?
Is that good?
I guess so, yeah, it could be, right? Maybe they get a job, the part-time job, and they earn some extra
What
cash.
happens is they go ahead and pull a card.
Okay.
And the cards will tell them, go ahead and pull a card that says, and read what it says.
Okay, it says your new puppy Roxy needed her wellness checkup, shots, and medicine. Subtract $400 from your budget. Oh man.
So that's one of the interactive things that the kids can look forward to. Life throws you a lot of curveballs, so you have to be prepared and see how that impacts your decisions and your budget.
That is so awesome, and yeah, very relatable, honestly. Nellie, I have to ask you, why is this so important for the credit unions?
Well, at Hawaii Community, it's important because this financial reality fairs support DOE's new financial literacy requirement that's going to be starting in school year 2027. And for us at the credit union, it just builds on something that we already offer already. We've got deposit days at 15 elementary schools. We've got our online exclusive financial literacy resource called Bonsai. And we've got student credit unions at 5 high schools. So you put all of that together. It empowers our kids and makes them ready for the future. And when they're ready for the future, their families, our local businesses, the whole community benefits.
Absolutely, there's so much synergy in education. Lori, I have to ask you, when you're working with students, what are some of their reactions and, what you're seeing boots on the ground?
Oh my gosh, we get the full range of reactions, but sometimes they're like, oh gosh, I didn't know that children cost this much, or maybe I shouldn't have gotten that car. Maybe I should have taken the bus instead, in my beginning years. So there are a lot of revelations, yeah?
Oh, yeah. When the kids go ahead and visit all of the stations, they go and sit with a financial advisor.
Wow.
And that financial advisor will go through all of their choices, and it pushes them to see whether the choices that they made put them either under or over their budget.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is a budget sheet.
There we
actually.
go.
Yeah,
I really
one of
wish
these.
that this is something I got to learn when I was in high school. But that's a very great point for any school that wants to integrate this or have their own reality financial fair. What's your best guidance for them?
At Hawaii Community, if you're interested in having one, just just call us at 930-7700 and ask for our youth services coordinator, or email us at info@highcomfcu.com.
Yeah, or come to alohapacific.com.
All right, well, ladies, thank you so much for walking through it. Looks like I got to pay up. But make sure you stay with us. We got so much coming up on High Now Daily. And of course, we're going to be right here. I'm going to try spin again because I would like some better luck this time.
Oh, debt.
Darn it! Oh my God.
How's it, Aloha gang? Welcome back to High Now Daily. Now, the holidays may be over, but the need in our community is continuing. Across Hawaii, families are still making difficult choices about food, rent, and just basic necessities. And by extending some compassion beyond the season, we can really help Ohana not face those challenges alone. This is Major Troy Trimmer, Salvation Army Hawaii, who really, every single day you're changing lives, Major. Always a pleasure.
Oh, it's great to see you again.
Likewise. Okay, so again, a very important message. We just wrapped up the holiday season. Currently, what is the situation Hawaii families are facing now? Obviously, during the holidays, it's at the forefront. People are continuing to give. Now that we're kind of into the first quarter of the new year, though, what are you folks saying?
Yeah, here's the reality. Salvation Army's been in Hawaii for 130 plus years, and need has never gone away. When the holidays are there, often people feel supported. They have Angel Tree, or they go to the Blaisdell for Thanksgiving meal. They have people around them. They feel supported. But once the decorations come down, the issues haven't gone away. And so the Salvation Army continues to be there and continue to come alongside of them to meet their daily needs.
Now, when we're facing something like food insecurity in Hawaii, from your folks' perspective, what are you folks saying?
Well, food insecurity is significant, right? The reality is 1 in 3 households in Hawaii face some sort of food insecurity, and 1 in 5 households in Hawaii face some significant food insecurity, which means parents have to make choices of whether they eat or don't eat and whether the kids eat or don't eat.
Right. And that's incredible, even just to say, the fact that these are real problems happening every single day. Now, when we're faced with a problem kind of like that, what does that mean? What is the next step for them the Salvation Army takes in really assisting the families?
Well, obviously, just like any neighbor, if you see your neighbor in need, you want to come alongside of them. So the Salvation Army does that. We see people in our food lines every week, food pantries, food insecurity programs, our kapuna. And yet one of the unique programs we run on Oahu is a food program called Salvation Army Meals. Or
Expand on that.
Or SAM program. So SAM program is where the Salvation Army works with Title I
Thank you, ladies,
schools,
so much.
principals, and or teachers, and they work to get food to the children of those schools on Fridays. And those meals sustain the children, those snacks sustain the children through the weekend, and then they come back on Monday ready to be ready for school. So it kind of comes along that. We do 350 meals downtown with schools, and we just started on the Kaneohe last year, this last fall, so we're doing 100 students in Kaneohe, and then we also serve students on the west side through our Croc Center.
Wow. Okay. Now, again, for people who maybe, again, you just touched on a few programs that are taking place here on Oahu, but again, many programs are taking place throughout really the year for Salvation Army. If people want to be a part of those volunteer opportunities and the different ways that they can provide value for all of these programs, how does someone take the first step?
Well, certainly. The Salvation Army used to have a slogan a long time ago. Maybe others have used it, that need knows no season. So whether it's a holiday or not, we appreciate those who come alongside of us. We're very grateful for our Love Beyond holiday sponsors, as well as any individual who gives beyond the holiday season. And so you can come to us at hawaii.salvationarmy.org. You can contact your local Salvation Army, both to help participate in the distribution of goods and love to other people in the community, as well as if you need to receive.
Gotcha. Well, Major, thank you. It's always a pleasure having you here. And I got to point this out about Major Troy Trimmer as well. He always comes on Hi Now. He does all of these segments with us, and every segment is all about giving and supporting resources for other people. So just amazing work you folks do over there at the Salvation Army. Very, very much appreciated. Stay with us. We got much more coming up after the break. How's it, Aloha gang? Welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Now to the gridiron, where a big honor is on deck for the head coach of the Campbell girls flag football team. Kyle Chinen has the story.
When I first started off, this was not in the plan. If I told you that now, I'd be lying to you.
Will Naboa can add another accolade to his flag football coaching career. Naboa, a retired member of the Army, is set to coach for the USA Football 15 and under boys junior national team.
It was honestly one of the greatest, accomplishments and honors of my career so far.
Naboa will serve as a quality control coach, part of a 3-person staff that will build the 15U team that will compete in the Junior International Cup in Los Angeles. Noboa says that he will work on both sides of the ball, trying to get the best out of his players as they chase the podium.
I know it's the gold standard. You want to go and compete at the Junior International Cup and win gold. That's definitely the focus. But just show them how to have fun, do things the right way, and just know once you have the foundation and the fundamentals, every good thing comes from there.
Before Coach Noboa heads to trials, he's getting Campbell ready for the 2026 campaign. The Lady Sabres head into the state's second flag football season as the reigning champions.
We have to raise the standard just a little bit more. But, I mean, it's phenomenal. The growth of the sport for the girls' game, like I said, it's exploding. As you know, last year, we had just varsity. This year, we're going to double that because we're going to have Vars 2 or white.
Is off to the races.
Coach Noboa hoping to be a reflection of the rise in popularity in the sport, with more states adding flag football to their catalog of championship sports and its inclusion in the 2028 Summer Olympics.
At the end of the day, we're just trying to create opportunities and pathways for girls from youth to high school to college, and now to the national stage with the LA Olympics coming up in 2028.
All the while promoting the athletes right here in the islands.
There is elite talent here in Hawaii, raised in the island. So just being able to represent Hawaii, Ewa Beach community, and put us on the national and global stage, I mean, it's just truly an honor.
Kyle Chinen, Hawaii News Now Sports.
Very cool. Hey, big time congratulations to Coach. And I can't just say enough, I love watching the girls' high school football. Amazing to see them out there on the gridiron getting their touchdowns in. Hey, now the news coming out of Sin City, where Derek Miano from ADG Realty is on a mission to help local families and investors take control of their financial future with investment property opportunities on the 9th Island, Las Vegas. Take a look.
So I was born and raised in Palolo Valley. So I lived there my whole life. Moved to Las Vegas 1991, so I've been here now for 34 years. So 1997, I went to work for Century 21. Fortunately, I got to be their #1 agent. They went through bankruptcy, and then I formed ADG Realty, standing for always doing good for your ohana. We specialize from entry-level homes to luxury homes to investment property. My father and mother rented their whole life. I always wondered why they didn't buy. And so when I got the opportunity to buy in Las Vegas, I said, this is the place, the price is right, and this is the time. And so really in my heart, it's about helping the everyday guy get a piece of real estate. If I can do that, it makes me really happy. I'm a University of Hawaii dropout. And so when I got into real estate, I said, I really need to get education. So I went on to get the highest level of education in residential real estate and the highest level of commercial education in real estate. And so today I'm a CCIM and a CRS. And really my thoughts and hearts lie in investment property. Obviously people relocating to Las Vegas, it's easy to help. It gives me great pleasure to see them own a house, but to get ahead, really we need to get a couple of investments. When you're looking for investment property in Las Vegas, it's important to get a real estate agent that has investments, that understands what to look for. Anybody can buy a place, but buying the right investment takes some skills. So I formed one company where you can come, buy and sell real estate, and also have your property managed. Being 3,000 miles away, having somebody you can trust, somebody that will take care of your property is so critical. So now you can come to ADG and have it all in one location. So communication and trust is very important to me. I like to respond to your emails, your phone calls. I stress that throughout my company. So one of our sayings is that we give service with a smile. So if you come here, you'll be treated like family. So right now we have about 14 agents. Majority of them are from Hawaii. Currently, the median list price home in Las Vegas is about $550,000. You can get a home for less, but that is the median. So half the homes are priced above that and half below. But you can enter into the real estate market with probably as little as $200,000. So if you got something like $6,000, 3% down, you can get a property. As an investor, I would suggest 20% down and as much as 50% down. A little bit more difficult to enter into the properties as an investor, but it's well worth it. Yeah, when I get a call from people from Hawaii about relocating or investing, I really get excited because I still remember buying my first property. The ability to own real estate is such a great accomplishment that when I see people go from renting to owning, it's like I'm living my dream again. So me and my staff at ADG Realty is looking forward to hearing from you. Give us a call. Even if you just have a question, we're happy to answer it. Our phone number is 702-315-6100 or adgrealty.com.
All right, now to breaking news out of our kitchen set here at Hawaii News Now. As Kitchen Scraps, the only cooking competition show in the islands, is officially casting for season 3. Let's go. Our production team is so excited to bring in a new cast of chefs, cooks, home cooks, and really everyone in between to battle it out here for culinary glory. So go ahead, send us a message on Instagram or go to kitchenscraps.tv to audition. Now, hey, if you're looking to test your cooking skills, then Kitchen Scraps is looking for you. Apply right now. We cannot wait. And that show, really is all about community. And the community is continuing to rally behind a farmer trying to get her start in Punalu'u. Hawaii News Now's Dylan Ancheta met her and has her story.
In the valleys of Punalu'u sits many agricultural lots. This one in particular doesn't look like much right now, but a local farmer has big plans for the area.
This section here specifically is going to be the community garden. This is the sharing is caring area. And then on this side, on that side, is going to be like an acre of tea leaves. We're going to have all tea leaves over there.
Auntie Jarnell Haukoloa is carrying the weight of her business, Haukoloa Farms.
Limited staff since Pop's passing. There's only one employee, so yeah, it's only me. So things take a long time.
She's positive and joyous as ever today, but remembers a tougher time in life. Then she met her mentor, Carol Anamizu.
I was homeless. I just got out of being homeless, drug addiction, just gave birth. And she liked me and gave me a chance and taught me tea leaves.
About 2 years ago, she obtained a lease for this plot of ag land in Punalu'u. Caring for her ailing father and eventually grieving his passing in June 2025 held her back from transforming the space until now.
I just want to fulfill the dream my dad and I started together. It's just time. You just know when you have to move forward on something that you've been sitting on for so long. There's just this need to get this running.
The vision she has for this 2.5-acre lot includes 17,000 tea leaf plants, which can be used to support hula halau, restaurants and lei makers. A community garden is also in the works, along with space for research and science. But to clear the land, lay irrigation, and get the ground up to speed has an estimated starting point of $10,000. She's turned to the community for help, and they've responded with donations and offers of volunteer work.
I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, everybody is amazing, babe. I'm really speechless at how many people.
She's also gotten guidance from Go Farm Hawaii and knows this project is about something much bigger.
We can do stuff here. We just need to really stop thinking that we can't take care of ourselves here. We can be self-sustainable.
Dylan and Cheta, Hawaii News Now.
All right, hey, big time mahalo to her. And we're so excited, Lauren and I, to be back into the kitchen because according to nationaldaycalendar.com, okay, that is a thing, today is National Drink Wine Day.
There we go. And what better wine to try and sample than our wine from Foodland? They got the best wine, my ka'i. Okay, so...
It literally means like the best, you know?
There we go. So we're going to start off with a Chardonnay. I know Chardonnays are not your favorite, but you might like this one because you're going to notice some nice flavors that are a little bit brighter. You're a Savi B boy.
I am. I like the Sauvignon Blanc.
So get some pear, some pineapple, some star fruit. Is that to your liking?
Ooh, this is nice. I need like some appetizers with this. Yeah.
He also wants a charcuterie board. And then of course we have our Pinot Noir along with the Cab. I know you're not the biggest red fan, but I do think you should give it a try. Mm-hmm. Ooh, okay. What do you think? So this is going to be a little bit lighter. It's going to be a little on the bolder side for a Pinot, but give that a try.
I love that I'm getting the tips and the lessons right here. This is our in-house sommelier, ladies and gentlemen, Lauren Torria. But you know, on this Way Back Wednesday, we want to take you back over there to Foodland Pearl Cities, where Chef Keone Chang actually showed us, Lauren, how all this wine arrived here in Hawaii. Take a look. All right, Chef, it's Pauhana time, and very excited to talk about this new collaboration for Mai Ka'i and Foodland.
Yeah, we're really excited about it. You know, as a company, Foodland is always trying to find cool new things that we're excited about, and we think that all of our customers would be excited about it as well. Had an opportunity to meet someone at a winery, Langtree, and we just love what they do. They're in Lake County, so you go into Napa, they're kind of up in the mountains, this really beautiful area, and they grow amazing grapes. Through conversation, we had an opportunity to do a partnership, a collab, and so we have our Mai Ka'i wines that we'll be launching, and these are the blends that we chose, and we think they're really delicious. For the person that's starting to drink wine and getting into it, we think these will hit exactly where they want. And people that are seasoned and wine experts, I think, will enjoy these and say that these are true to type.
And so what are the four that we have?
The Sauvignon Blanc, we're gonna have a Chardonnay, a Pinot Noir, and a Cabernet Sauvignon. What we like about the Chardonnay and the Cabernet Sauvignon, these are all coming from Lake County. While these are all California, these two specifically are coming from a tighter harvesting area. And what grapes like for wine is really hot days to develop the sugar and flavors, and really cold nights to preserve the acidity, so you have a really good balance. Starting with the Sauvignon Blanc here, really refreshing. Yeah. Sauvignon Blanc is a really popular wine, especially in Hawaii because of it's kind of a warm climate. Perfect with poke, perfect with grilled foods, just a real all-around winner.
Yeah, that's just so light and crisp.
Next one is the Chardonnay. And again, if you look at the color differences, right? This is much lighter. You're starting to see a little bit more golden, a little bit more straw color in here. The character of the fruit is gonna be a little bit darker or riper. So this has ripe pineapple, an Asian pear in here, really easy to drink. We wanted to make sure these were all delicious, quaffable, enjoyable, and I think it hits the mark. Now we got the Pinot Noir here, which I think is another really great wine for our kinds of foods because it's good with spicy, it's good with the style of Asian food that we get. It's not gonna really overpower the food, but the color here, typically cranberry tones in here, right?
Oh yeah.
Plums, a little bit of clove, nice light. There's not a lot of huge tannin in this, so it's not grippy.
Oh, that's
It's
really
got good
nice.
fruit, definitely New World focused. It has a little bit of earthy notes in there, but it's really a nice, juicy, kind of a fruit-driven Pinot Noir.
This I could do.
Now, the last one here is our Cabernet Sauvignon. Darker color. You see the color is definitely darker. Has more concentration in there. I get blackberries. I get black cherries. A little bit of cocoa, so like chocolate character in there.
Could see this as like a dessert wine too.
That'd be interesting,
Like with
yeah.
some chocolate,
With some chocolate would be great. We're really excited about them. I think these are a really, really amazing price point. And lots of times the whites are different prices than the red. They're all gonna be the same price. So now it's really not about what's the price, it's gonna be about which one you enjoy. Think of all the labels we really love because all of the labels have plant or a flower that is related to our local native species, and the colors all match the wines. You can get all of these in all of our Foodland stores, all Foodland, Sack and Save, Foodland Farms, Kahala Market. They're all ready to go right now.
There you go. Celebrate your holidays over here at Foodland. Cheers,
Cheers.
chef. Oh yeah, okay, that was such a good time. So actually, back over here inside the kitchen, Lauren, this is like kind of like half the lineup. They make a great Sauvignon Blanc as well, the Rosé and the Prosecco, which oftentimes on their Shaka deals on the Fridays, you can get that Prosecco for like less than 15 bucks.
Holy smokes,
Yeah,
the
good
deals
deals.
are unbelievable. So this is definitely a spot that people want to stop by if they're trying to celebrate National Wine Day.
I'm telling you, I mean, you can go in there, you can grab a good steak. I mean, they've got all the good fish. I swear, especially with the farms, Foodlands, they got so much.
Speaking of steak,
spoiled
this is
right now.
the perfect pairing for a steak. This is something that's going to be a lot bolder. Take a sniff. What do you smell?
Deliciousness? No, I'm getting berry. Like, I mean, okay, blackberry? Is that crazy? Is that nuts?
We'll leave you out of the discussion. just give it a try. A very nice value, really, for what you're getting.
So smooth.
And there's some roundness to it, too, right?
I'm telling you, she's the in-house master som over here.
I'm
Lauren
up for
Torilla.
hire, let me know. But as you know, thank you so much for spending today with us. Happy National Wine Day, and of course, you'll catch us tomorrow.
Absolutely. We'll see you folks tomorrow at 3 p.m. Aloha.